All right. Oh, you and your
That sounds
fan.
cool, right?
Oh no, you're freaking out the producer though. You whack
No, I just
job.
thought that was distortion at first. I was
I
like,
know,
what
right?
now?
What
I was
now?
like, I just fixed it.
Oh my god. All right, we're back. We're back. Watch out. Oh Lord, really? Well, it could be. I mean, if you want to turn it into that, go for it.
Every guy wants
Don't
to turn
they
it
call
into
that
that.
a something hold?
Nope.
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 They
Stop it.
don't?
Nope. We're at the mall.
Oh, well, I know a bunch of kids just walked by. So anyway, I was thinking on my interesting facts, and this one came in about coffee, and I was
I
just
love
like,
coffee.
here's kind of my history with coffee. My mom, because she was a heavy smoker, right?
Was.
Oh no, she quit my what was it, my senior year?
So she only smoked for like 35,
She
40
smoked
years.
when she started when she was 12.
I smoked 25 years.
Yeah. So
Stupidest thing I ever did.
the crazy thing about it is my relation to coffee was my mom, who drank only black coffee. So it was super strong to begin with.
My grandfather on my dad's side, if I would have put cream in my coffee, he'd hit me.
Right. But the cigarette smoke and the coffee was always the correlation for me.
You know how many times I sit on the toilet with a coffee and a cigarette?
Oh,
in the
and
morning?
see, that just grosses me out right there.
That's the love right there.
So I never had coffee. I never had coffee until I became a flight attendant.
That's because you're drinking coffee now.
No, I became a flight attendant, and I realized everybody else drinks coffee, that not everybody smokes with coffee. So I finally learned.
Figured that out.
Yeah, I figured it out.
And honestly, America's the coffee deal. Everybody else drinks
Oh,
tea.
no.
There's a lot of tea drinkers, though.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Italy is all coffee.
Those
And
little
in fact,
cappuccino things.
Yeah, but you're
Espressos.
yeah, no, they're big into coffee.
It wrecked me when I went to France. I'm used to drinking about. Let me show you. Here's a cup I brought in, and if I was going to get a coffee in the morning, I'd have it about that high, right? And that's what I would drink. But in Italy or in France, I couldn't drink one that was bigger than like that because I would be getting the jitters and everything else.
Well, here's a good news, because coffee back in the day was considered unhealthy and possibly dangerous. It was considered an indulgence, but newer research suggests it actually has health benefits that could extend your life. Researchers have found that people who drink moderate amounts of coffee, about 2 to 5 cups, I don't know if that's a day.
That's me. A day.
Wow, that's a lot.
Mhm.
I only have 1 or 2.
Well, that's a 2-cupper right there. Is what I consider that. That's 2 cups.
Yeah, that is 2 cups.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So when you're talking 3
He's
cups.
talking about medium Dunkin' Donuts, because I went and got my pumpkin spice. It's that time of year, and I really do love this flavor. So here's what.
And it helps you poop it.
Okay, too much information. So here's what it does do. It lowers risk of developing type 2 diabetes. So if you already have type 2 diabetes, then, well, we can't be in that group.
Switch to Jack Daniels.
True. Or Fireball.
Mhm.
Parkinson's disease, heart disease, and some cancers.
Oh, good.
Both regular and decaf coffee offer these perks. It's not the caffeine that helps, but likely the polyphenosis.
Don't get
From a-
fancy. You're getting fancy.
Oh, I'm just reading. Polyphenosis. Phenosis.
But is
I
that-
said it right.
But when you do coffee, does it shrink your capillaries or does it expand them?
I will
don't
tell
remember.
you this, is that I know I'm supposed to have 1 cup of coffee, and it helps a vessel that's kind of messed up in my skull.
So it opens it up then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's talk about espresso, since we talked about that. It was invented to speed up coffee breaks. It's not what you think. 3 Italian inventors played a role in creating espresso. Angela Morindato was the first, invented the first steam machinery for the economic instantaneous confection of coffee beverage.
That sounded way too fancy.
Listen, it was patented in 1884.
So just drink the sludge from the coffee pot.
Correct. Then nearly 2 decades later, Luigi Bazzatta
From Mario Brothers.
created his own espresso machine, which cut down brewing time from several minutes to just 30 seconds. So that's kind of what
I
we
think
have
George
today.
George Clooney has a espresso machine too.
Oh, I bet. I'm sure he's got.
no, he
quite a
does.
few.
He does. He's all the commercials. Or he sells.
Well,
this
he's got
espresso.
that beautiful place in Italy, so he should. But 1884, I didn't realize that an espresso machine went that far back.
Did they have power back then? Did you have to like crank it?
Maybe. New Orleans is known to have an herby coffee, herby coffee alternative.
My girl's going tomorrow morning.
So know this. Coffee drinkers in France have long blended their brews with chicory, which is that
I've tried that.
black licorice.
No, I went to California a long time ago. I'm thinking like maybe 20 years ago, and I got sold on this chicory coffee. It had no caffeine or coffee in it, but it tasted like coffee.
Oh, wow. That's weird.
It was weird. I thought it was really cool for like day one, but then day two,
then you're
I was
like over it.
Yeah, I was over it.
But they also include a blue flowered herb native to Europe and Asia with roots that offer a coffee-like flavor when roasted. French settlers brought the practice to Louisiana, helping chicory coffee become a mainstay in times of conflict when real coffee imports were hard to come by. Interesting. I didn't even know
pretty
this.
serious. Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's a
didn't know
serious
this.
business.
No, it is huge. The word cappuccino was inspired by monks. Who knew?
Who knew?
Italy, again, is often called the world's coffee capital, so it's no wonder that many of the words we use to describe a cup of joe came from an Italian. Take, for example, the cappuccino. It's a drink made from espresso and steamed milk. That's the only difference, by the way. People try to change that all around. You ain't changing it. The Capuchin friars were known for helping those experiencing poverty. They actually included the milk, so it wouldn't be as expensive as an espresso. That's how it all started in the 1700s, everybody.
Wow.
Isn't that wild?
Wow.
And also,
We've been around for a little bit.
right, and it also resulted in the color similar to the monk's attire. Instead of the real dark brown, it's that lighter brown.
So they have a lot of time on their hands.
1700s,
Yeah.
I guess.
And
so.
the monks.
And the monks. Black coffee cools faster than coffee with cream.
I would have not known.
I would not have known that either.
That just doesn't even sound right.
It doesn't. But it says that adding a little cream to your cup of coffee can improve the flavor and possibly help stay warm for a longer amount of time. Some food scientists didn't know that profession existed.
I want that job.
believe that coffee with cream cools about 20% more slowly.
You know, and they probably spent like a $12 million fund on that to research it.
Yes, from the government.
T-Man, you a coffee drinker?
At times.
Yeah.
Oh, at
At times.
times.
Only
Okay.
certain times.
Okay.
Now, this one's interesting. Coffee flavored jelly was once a very popular treat. In the 1800s, they made coffee jelly, a dessert that originally started in, where do you think this would have been started?
Italy.
Yeah, definitely Italy.
England.
Oh, you
Oh.
psyched us out.
England.
You faked us out. You know, the thing
England,
is,
see, it's funny because me with England, it reminds me of the, what do they call not their croissant, the croissants is France.
What a crumpet.
biscuits,
What a crumpet.
that or the biscuits. What do they call the,
stones,
yeah, the
Stones.
stones. That makes sense. That does make sense.
jelly and a stone.
Well, listen, it's so acidic that it will make your stomach talk about doing what coffee does.
Yeah.
This does it much
Well, that's
faster.
the thing with, sometimes I put a little splash of milk in my coffee if it's too strong. That's usually the reason. I
yeah,
do
and it will result.
so I don't have that rot. gut
It's a
from-
great diuretic, is what we're trying to say.
makes you poop.
Coffee beans aren't actually beans.
Okay, didn't know
that. Turns out that the name you're familiar with for years, tiny pods that are ground and brewed for a fresh cup of joe, is a misnomer.
Is it a nut?
Coffee beans are actually the seeds found within the coffee cherries.
Mm.
It's not beans. A reddish fruit harvested from coffee trees.
I wonder what's valued more, a pound of coffee or a pound of weed?
I guarantee it's a pound of weed.
I bet it's the coffee.
You think so?
I bet a pound of coffee costs you a lot of money.
Well, listen, the last one here, decaf coffee is still a tiny bit caffeinated.
It is.
So don't let everyone tell you that it's decaffeinated. It's not true.
But you got to drink a whole pot just to get a cup
But
of
do you know
coffee.
how they get decaffeinated coffee cherries? Bet you don't know this one. They drench it with seawater.
Okay.
That's how they get the caffeine out of that little cherry that's not called a bean. They take it and drench it with seawater.
Also, the coffee would actually be cheaper.
Then the coffee. Oh, then the weed.
Yes, the coffee
Okay.
would be cheaper.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
So
Not
by the-
by a lot.
By a lot, yes.
Okay.
By a lot, yes. Pound for pound, totally.
Yeah, I was gonna say, come on.
Well, I just know coffee's fairly expensive, though. It really
Depends
is.
on the-
if you
depends
go
on
to
where it's imported
Starbucks.
from.
Well, I mean, Starbucks. Forget
Yeah.
about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got my own problem with Starbucks.
I like Racetrack though. I'm not. Dunkin' Donuts is good.
Wawa has great coffee too, by the way.
They do.
So anyway, decaffeinated, 97% of caffeine, is still going to be
is
in
that
that cup of coffee.
is that like unleaded?
Maybe.
You know, what I mean, there's
Yeah,
still
yeah,
probably some
maybe.
lead in it. I don't know.
There's 2 milligrams of caffeine per cup. So there you go. Little bit about coffee and some interesting facts. Stay right here. We got G Loves Gooey Gossip coming up.
I want coffee. Right here on rockallout.com.
Did I hold you too close? Did I ever do right? Was it a waste of time? I can't chance. I'm about to take.
A little bit of Gears. Thanks for the misery. Thank you very much. Love the band Gears. Check them out if you get a chance. We will have them on live here one day. It's one of my out in the universe. It's going to happen.
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah. Rosie O'Donnell, it's interesting because you kind of look at families, not against it whatsoever.
Against families?
against lesbian families where they adopted 4 children.
Hey, at this point, I'm just happy the kids are getting adopted.
Well, I agree. That's what I said. I was making my disclaimer until I
Okay.
got interrupted.
Well, you didn't even have to have a disclaimer.
Yeah, no, I do, because people think, oh, she said this, she said that. End of the day, Rosie O'Donnell has a daughter. It was one of the adopted daughters who has struggled so bad with drug addiction. Apparently, they have put her in rehab a couple of times, but here, this girl went out and had 4 children.
Is that her daughter right there? the
Yeah,
blonde?
it's an adopted. Well, she's redheaded there.
Oh.
She's been all kinds of
She's
things.
cute.
Absolutely. But she's had 4 children. 4 children by 4 different men. Again, not opposed to any of that.
No.
I could care less.
You're getting your rent paid.
As long as you can take care of these children. That's the key. If you want to have 10 kids, it's your business. Just know that you got to take care of 10 kids, right? Well, this girl has been in and out of rehab, in and out of jail so many times. Somebody made a phone call to the, I guess, wherever she lives, Marinette County. It's not in California, I don't think. And basically, somebody called on a welfare because she has this infant living in this house. The cops get there. And unfortunately, Chelsea is the daughter's name of Roseanne. Oh my God, it's horrible what the police officers found. It's in Wisconsin, by the way.
Oof.
Found this baby in a crib living under the squander of a full-blown drug addict.
That's brutal.
Yeah, brutal. She now has no possession of these 4 children. They don't even mention where the other 3 are. She just recently had another infant.
Wouldn't they
So-
go back to the dads?
well, do you think the dads know or don't know? I mean, at
I
this
think
point,
they know, because that's a child support thing.
Yeah.
4 kids. Yeah.
so as you can see, there's a picture of her where she has the newest newborn baby she's holding on to. In the picture, I don't know when it was, but so anyway, she was charged October 11th, and then she got charged again. So now she's got 2 October dates,
Mhm.
and one is November 7th and November 4th, November 7th. But in the meantime, she has struggled for drug addiction for a decade after having 4 children. And man,
I just don't hate my life that much.
I really don't
But
either.
you think with Rosie, man, you'd have a little bit of flow, a little bit of money, right? And plus, who's
Well, maybe that's why this girl's in trouble, because all that did take place and not hold her accountable of taking
Don't-
care of herself.
Oh, you
and-
saying you're passing it on to Rosie? Is what you're saying?
No, I'm not passing on to her. What I'm saying is that this girl, obviously, maybe Rosie did too much for them. You don't know. I wasn't in their house.
that happens.
It happens a lot. A
Yeah.
lot of these actors kind of
My brother's having an issue. What are you talking about?
right, because not saying they're not good parents. It's just they give too much and not really give
Bail
them.
me out of jail. Bail me out of
Right.
this. Pay
and
my
it-
thing.
And
Do
this is what Rosie's been doing with this girl for many, many years. So I just hope the children get really good homes to live in, because it's not fair to the children, no matter how you look at it. It's kind of sad. It really is sad. I mean, if this, I'm just going to tell you, if this was my daughter doing this, those children already would have been in my
Well, you would
possession.
think, right?
Yeah, I would have already taken
So you're
them.
telling me Rosie didn't take the kids?
No, she did not.
But they have dads. That's the
The
problem.
dads weren't involved. So,
Well, they have to be involved at
Well,
some point.
oh, uh-oh.
Oh, hey. Oh.
I love when that happens. It's time to move on to the next story.
Okay.
Well, we were talking about tonight's G Love's Love or Sex in Her City, or Sexy Tip of the Night. Sorry, I'm getting all confused. That's what happens when the coffee doesn't kick in.
Mine just started kicking out.
Yeah.
I had coffee on the way in. I think I'm crashing.
Oh boy, here we go. Jennifer Lopez and, as we know, Ben Affleck are no longer together. They're in the midst of a divorce. Well, apparently, Ben has been going out and pampering himself. And I'm just going to say this. Good for you, Ben Affleck. Go out there. You got the money to do all the things that you refuse to do with Jennifer Lopez, because that's how you get back at an ex.
Well, get back in the saddle. And plus, pick up one that's like 10 years younger and a whole lot hotter.
So he is going.
That's how you get back.
That's right.
Or if she has a sister.
Well, here's the thing. That would have been classic. Well,
Yeah.
he could go with Rimney chick because she's now divorced from her husband. The guitar. I mean, oh no.
Don't get me too confused. I don't know how many people I'm supposed to go after.
Oh wow.
What happened there?
My device ran into a problem. Needs to restart. Oh Lord, have mercy. What is happening here? Now I rely on this 100%. Just so you know.
So, who's Remy? Who you talking about?
Leah Remini.
Yeah, she
yeah.
was so hot.
She's available. That chick's available. She is
Ah.
divorced now. So when you said he could go with the sister, I agree with you. He could do that. I think that's pretty cool. Great idea.
That's how you get back. It's an ex.
That's a great idea. So bear with me, everybody. I'm back. So she's upset. She's made it known out there in the land of paparazzi that she's not real happy that he's now taking care of himself, and so on and so forth. And let's get this story even better.
So on and so forth.
Yeah. Now listen to this.
That's an album title. Go ahead.
On top of that, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner arrived together at the same event Jennifer Lopez was at. So let me repeat myself. Ben Affleck with ex-wife Jennifer Garner with soon-to-be another ex-wife goes with the first ex-wife to an event.
That's Hollywood, though.
And they came together in the same vehicle, and Jennifer Lopez was left out in the cold. I find that very, very
what's his old wife's name?
Jennifer Garner.
She's only okay hot. She's like girl next door, kind of hot.
But that's kind of what he liked, by the way.
But Jennifer Lopez is like freaky hot.
Do you have a thing for Jennifers?
What?
Does he have a thing for Jennifers?
I do.
Because they're both named Jennifer.
Yeah, no, he does. If he had a chance, he'd probably be with the other Jennifer.
Oh, she's the
Aniston.
hottest. No. Oh, Jennifer Aniston. Forgot
Yeah.
about her.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking Lawrence.
Me too. I was thinking Lawrence too.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, they came together.
She's on fire. You know who I like right now is the young actresses, though, the hotties. Jennifer Lawrence, right?
Yep, yep.
And Sweeney.
Oh, Sydney.
Yeah.
Everyone likes her.
Yeah. Them two. Natural boobs.
And then Anna Kendrick. This is a kid or young girl that my kid likes watching. She's been on like a couple of like vampire shows and stuff, I guess.
Oh, she's been on. She does that whole the dancing competition shows.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But this is based on a true crime story.
Or singing shows.
It's about the dating game. And of course, if you know what the dating game is about, her Netflix film on right now, Woman of the Hour. And it's weird because it's really not about her being the woman of the hour the way you think it would be, but it's about that Rodney Alcala who was on The Dating Game in 1978.
Yeah, I was.
She's playing the girl that survived.
Yeah, you're talking about what was what killer was he? Was he the something strangler?
They called him the Dating Game Killer.
No,
I think so.
No. He was. Oh my God, he's huge. He's like he's like in the top 5 craziest serial killers of all time.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know he was on The Dating Game. His name is Alcala, Alcala, Alcala. And he went on The Dating Game, and he'd already, Alcala. And they had already, he was on that dating game, and he won the date with the girl. And the girl's like, hell no, I ain't going, because they met backstage. And he's like, no way. She says, no way. She told The Dating Game because that was part of the show. This is what the story's about.
He died 3 years ago at 77.
Yeah. Oh, no, he was scary looking. But he was good looking on the show. He could pass it, but that was about it. And my last story, because we're running over a little time, don't want to take away from the 4-minute rock report.
Yeah, don't make it 3.5.
You'll make it 3.5? Cody Brown. That guy, Cody Brown, that's on this, what do you call that when they have multiple wives and it's a reality TV. Sister Wives. It's
Yeah,
a reality
some
TV show.
Mormon thing, right?
He goes on I guess some kind of
is he the blonde guy?
yes, the curly blonde. I think he's so ugly. Anyway,
He's working those women hard. Though.
Oh no, this is what he said on a podcast, and he is getting annihilated. Cody Brown says, "If I'm in love with a woman, I think that is her fault." Now, can you get a guess of what he's trying to say there?
Well, that sounds like something that this dating serial killer guy would have said.
He says, "Don't blame me for not loving you. I was just doing my duty.
Oh!
Blame yourself
I love the egotistical part of
if
it.
I don't love you." Okay?
He sounds like some guy that hangs out with 4 chicks.
Oh, listen, he's getting killed on social media. The women are going off on him.
I feel sorry for the women because they have to have low
Self-esteem to be in that
Yeah.
position.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, stay right here. We have Kenny the Rocker with a 4-minute rock report on Real Talk with G Love.
Right here on RockAllOut.com.
Now it's time for Kenny, the Rocker Wilkerson, and the 4-minute Rock Report.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's officially time now for the 4-Minute Rock Report, brought to you by Rider Now Magazine. Rider Now Magazine is a charity-driven motorcycle and music multimedia publication that's been together for 15 years. You can check them all the way out from Sarasota to Jacksonville. If you want to know what's happening in the biking community, you know, she was out all weekend doing Biketoberfest.
I saw her. She looked great.
Yeah. Oh, I know, right? She's lost a lot of weight. Anyways, check them out at RiderNowMagazine.com, our number one sponsor. And if you guys want to do, if you have a charity event or you're a band or a business, check it out. It's really inexpensive to get in there. I mean, who does full glossy magazines anymore?
Looks great.
All right. Now, on today's 4-Minute Rock Report, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which is on Disney Plus, put a bunch of people in yesterday. Cher, Kool and the Gang, Mary J. Blige. I wonder what she said about P. Diddy. Ozzy.
Kool and the Gang got Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
They did.
Love them.
Whoa.
Which I kind of can handle that. Kool
Yeah,
and the Gang.
so they have great songs. Sampling. Talk about sampling.
I mean, they got some songs we can get down on.
Here's where I'm a little lost in the moment. I'm lost. Disney Plus has the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
The world has changed, everybody.
Exactly. Obviously, there was also there was Peter Frampton and Foreigner, just to name a few. I was excited for Foreigner to get in. I guess I could talk about the Ozzy thing. So I checked it out real quick. I did not see the thing, but I did see the tribute to Ozzy, and I did see a little bit of the Foreigner one. It was Lou Gramm and Kelly Clarkson. Kelly Clarkson can sing. She put some stank on it, but they were good. Mick Jones was not there from Foreigner. He's 80 years old, and he should have been. I think he was too sick to go. What else? Ozzy. So Ozzy comes out, and he's being introduced by Jack Black. He's in this big, chair thing, whatever.
Like
right?
his throne.
Like his throne, all dark and heavy, right? And it was the singer from Tool. The guitar player, Eddie Van Halen's kid, Wolfgang. Then they did a medley. Then your guy came out, the Viking.
Oh.
Zach Wild played No More Tears guitar solo, which is fantastic. And it's his solo, so it's pretty cool. And then Billy Idol came out and sang, which is totally cool. So I got a little goosebumpy on that. It was pretty nice.
And then the only way you can see it in the future is on Disney Plus. Is that what you're saying?
Till right around Christmas, and then it airs somewhere else, like Hulu.
Okay,
It'll
good.
be on Hulu in Christmas.
I'll have to wait.
And who else? Kelly Clarkson. Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to think who else was rocking it. Anyways, it was all good. David Coverdale from Whitesnake
Right.
said he will never tour again. So
Oh.
he's throwing in the towel. But he's up there too in age, by the way.
Yeah.
He's been kicking. He was in Deep Purple back in the early 70s. Linkin Park to release new single Over Each Other next week, by the way.
Is it the girl?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Ozzy. He's getting okay. It's holidays coming up. Here, this is a Sharon Osbourne thing. Ozzy to release "See You on the Other Side." Funny, right? Because he's
Mhm.
cashing out, and it's an 18 LP box set, 18 albums.
Who is going to listen to all that?
An Ozzy fan will buy all that.
Good point.
Like that's probably obviously everything he's ever done, right? Tesla, All About Love. Even the band said no. Tesla's still around, right?
Tesla, the band?
Yeah, I was thinking.
Yes.
I was thinking Kicks. Tesla, All About Love EP. Everybody in their EPs are coming out, so you can check that out soon.
One single, right?
No, it's an EP. It'll have like 5 songs.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
EP's like between 4 and 6.
Cool. This is kind of cool. Avenged Sevenfold
Oh, love them.
launches. This is a good little move, by the way. I like this. I'm learning, right? I pay attention. So it says Avenged Sevenfold launches their own virtual museum.
Nice.
Where will we go to access this virtual museum?
I don't
That's
know. I
my
mean,
question.
it's got to be a part of Avenged Sevenfold, but I'm like, it's a virtual museum. I think that's kind of cool.
No, it is. So they got a room
totally.
that they probably set up.
No. Those put pictures up. Like
Right.
this is all the concert posters from all the
Yeah.
years. There's our merch. There's our
Yeah, we could do that
swag. Yeah, I thought it was cool. Van Warp Tour to return. It's not. They haven't had one in 4 or 5 years. It's to return to 3 different cities in 2025. So all you skater boys, Avril Lavigne has a gig. Jeff Lynne confirms that ELO, which was a great band back in the 70s,
Love them.
their final concert is October 26th in LA.
Wow.
So
That's sad.
they're throwing, but I'd rather have them throw it in than be Motley Crue, where they just keep stretching out till they completely burn their whole history of the band.
Time
know-
for a tribute band.
When you wake up and you're like, I am a Motley Crue fan, and then you're like, oh, they're a bunch of pussies. Anyways,
Whoa.
Cyndi Lauper launches.
And Cooter Brown was a problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Cats. Cyndi Lauper launches farewell tour. Cyndi Lauper's another great one, by the way.
Yeah.
She's doing a farewell,
She looks
guys.
good though.
You know what's funny about her? Because she was not that attractive young, like a little redhead.
She looks
young.
better now.
All redheads get better looking as they get older.
I wish.
But are you a full on redhead?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, that just creeped me out that I said that. I thought you were gonna say no. Ringo Starr, Ringo, he's the drummer from the Beatles.
Yes.
Guess what he's doing?
Oh boy.
He's putting an album together.
Oh.
Mhm.
Okay.
And the album's called Looked Up.
I was gonna say walking with a cane, a walker.
He looked actually pretty good the other day. I sent a
Did
picture
he?
of him. He looks good. He's skinny and he's got his hair all dyed brown. Hey, anyways, guess what kind of album? The album's called Look Up. But guess what kind of style album Ringo Starr is releasing?
What's that?
Country.
A go figure.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's left out there. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This was very cool. I just seen a photo of it, but you know how they do like what do you say that when all the past people this year that have passed away in the music business?
Yeah.
What do they call that? A memorable something?
Yeah, in memorandum.
Something where they
in
show
memorandum.
where they show the photo. And
In memorandum.
I don't believe you, but okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Look it up. Look it up, T.
No,
Man.
you don't have to. C.J. Snare and Jack Russell were in that.
Yeah, of
So
course.
I thought that was very cool. No, well, I don't know about a course. It's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I thought that was very nice. P. Diddy hits with 7 more sexual abuse lawsuits over the weekend. You guys catch that?
Mm.
So right now he's got like 150 people that are going to try to get in his pocket, and he is in trouble.
Who's that again?
P. Diddy.
Oh,
He got hit with 7 more sexual abuse lawsuits
yeah,
over the
13
weekend.
and under.
And I forgot to tell you, Jelly Roll sang as well on the
How'd he do?
on the Ozzy thing. He sang he did okay. Honestly, I thought they all did okay. Ozzy, believe it or not, he is hard to copy.
I was going to just say that. He's not one of those.
Billy Idol kind of did more of a punk thing, but that's Billy Idol, right?
Right. Which is weird, though, for an Ozzy song.
Oh, you know that song, I'm Coming Home? You know that song, I'm Coming
Yeah.
Home by Ozzy? That's the song Jelly Roll sang.
Yeah, that's the slow song.
That's what Jelly Roll
That's
sang.
about Sharon Osbourne.
Okay.
I'm an Aussie girl. You
Jelly
forgot.
Roll score. Like, listen, he's about done. I can't believe he
I
made it
know.
there. I predict 2025. Anyways, Jelly Roll scores a first number one. He's first number one on Billboard's 200 with "Beautifully Broken." Great song.
Great song.
And last but not least, the last Lady Gaga. At last, that's me saying the show's over. At last, Lady Gaga has a new single out
Yeah, it comes from the movie.
called "Disease,"
Hmm.
and that is my 4-minute rock report.
And then now we have very soon after the break.
At the
after
top of
break-
the hour, you like me saying that. On the top of the hour, we've got all the way from New Jersey singer Marcus Leslie from a band called Swim the Current.
Ooh, swing the current.
Swing the Current. Swim the Current
Swim the current.
at 6 o'clock.
Stay right here on Real Talk with G Love.
Oh, right here on rockallout.com.
Metal Workout Weekdays. Join G Love every Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern, to work out to the best heavy metal bands of all time. Leg workouts, chest workouts, any workouts with Metal Workout Weekdays will pump you up for the best results on Live 365 Radio at Rock All Out or rockallout.com.
When you buy American, you buy the best. Handcrafted. Something premium. Something pure. For this is the very essence of what our servicemen and women gave their lives to protect. And by God, we shall not allow their sacrifice to be forgotten. It's time to show the world just how great American can be. And we will not wait for tomorrow to come. We will stand here, this moment, together. And we will start today. Don't ever forget how great it is to be American. America we need right now. America.
I've been representing accident victims for nearly a decade, and I've always wanted an office where my clients would feel comfortable and welcome. I'm attorney Fran Hosh, and I've also always been a fighter, never backing down to any insurance company or their attorneys when it comes to representing my clients' rights. Let me deal with the insurance company so you don't have to. If you've been injured in an accident, please call me at 866-LAW-FRAN or log on to lawfran.com.
But feeling I ain't worth your time. Just blame it on me, cause fighting is a lie. I'm living in your world so blind. Cause you got a fire raging in my soul. I never knew birds that could feel this cold. And it's just the truth that I deny. So come on, let me know when you're done pulling my strings. Every time I fight, I take the bait. Every time I fuck, I can't think straight. Every time I try to walk away, I would just stay. Goddamn, if you made a fool of me, cause I'm fine with losing everything. Even if I tried to walk away, I would just stay. Devil with a glass of wine, it's pretty from behind. Curves that can cut, can never get enough. Careful cause you might go blind. I'm trying to win, but I'll never save face. Never catch up cause it's all in the chase. And she ain't never gonna hide. Cause I know that you like to keep me down on my knees. Every time I fight, I take the bait. Every time I fuck, I can't think straight. Every time I try to walk away, I would just stay. Goddamn, if you made a fool of me, cause I'm fine with losing everything. Even if I tried to walk away, I would just stay. Every time I fight, I take the bait. Every time I fuck, I can't think straight. Every time I try to walk away, I would just stay. Goddamn, if you made a fool of me, cause I'm fine with losing everything. Even if I tried to walk away, I would just stay.
All right, everyone. Welcome back to Real Talk with G Love. A little bit of Swim the Current. I absolutely have played their music probably multiple times today. The reason I was doing it is because when I see a picture of somebody, in my head, I get like, okay, that voice came from that human. And then I go to look at the lead singer and I'm like, oh, what happened here?
Yeah.
He looks Latino. Number one, with beautiful long dark hair, and
He looks total rock and roll.
total rock and roll.
I thought he's doing kind of a country.
Oh no,
spin on.
even his voice is very country.
Well, that's cool though.
No, I
that
love
could be
it.
that could be a
Love
really cool thing.
He
Honestly.
has the twang.
He has the twang.
He has the twang.
And
I
also-
got so many jokes about.
and
the word
listen,
twang.
and they are from New Jersey, so that even throws you off even more because
Well,
most.
Bruce Springsteen's from there.
Does he have a countrified voice?
No, but he's got a Bruce Springsteen voice. What do you put him in? That's like a folktale
Uh,
singer or something going on.
Anyway, he was going to be the guest tonight, Marcos Leslie.
Yeah.
And we're not sure if just
maybe-
connection or who knows. Always something.
What's going on in New Jersey right now?
I have no idea. I was never a Jersey kind of girl. I was always in the New York area. So
This Jersey's rough. I only have horrible stories about Jersey.
I mean, you've played in areas around there.
I played
right?
Jersey.
Yeah.
It was brutal,
When we had the guys here that came to studio from Boca,
right?
they were from New Jersey.
It's,
One of them.
It's rough. New Jersey's rough.
And you guys were talking about a couple of places. Are they still open? And he confirmed it.
Well, did you ever? There's this. I just remember, like I said, I played Jersey a few times. It was like, in New York's the same way. They would stand up against a wall,
yeah.
and you had to impress them for them to kind of come up front.
Yeah.
And like if I was playing out in the Midwest or West Coast, I'd play. The crowd was already up against the stage. In
Yeah.
New York, you have to impress them, and they're a little bit metalheads there, which I'm not quite that metal. You know what I mean? I'm not
Yeah.
that
I
heavy.
always thought they weren't so much metal, but
They're metal.
more.
They're metal.
Really?
Mhm.
I thought they were more. What's the word? Not punk, but
they're-
underground. Like
they
that
have
underground.
they have some of that,
Yeah.
right? With like the Ramones or whatever. But
Well,
typically-
hopefully we can rearrange this interview and
Hey,
have.
hey man, I threw out the what do you call it, olive branch?
Yeah. Oh, you did.
Well, I mean,
there was
for-
an olive branch.
Well, for him to
Oh,
come
you
on.
extending an olive branch.
Yeah, I guess that's what you say, right? And
Well, if she can get in touch with them within the next, we can push stuff. It's not a big deal. But anyway, really love them. Swim the Current is the name of the band. You can find them on Facebook. I put up some post up there to so you guys can see them. And that song actually was there. They just dropped that song, I believe, if I'm
yes,
not
like
mistaken.
not like days ago, just like a couple days.
No, like yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that song you heard, let me get the name of it. Stay, like STAY, Stay.
Mm-hmm.
And really good stuff. And by the way, I did go and stalk them a little bit as well.
Mhm.
They are very well known in the New Jersey area. There's a lot, they go on a lot of interviews and they do a lot of stuff out
I
there.
just don't know
so-
how I can get Robbie Krager and Brad Gillis and this cat didn't make it.
It's the way it goes, man. Nothing
Okay.
we can do about it.
I
Well,
tried.
we tried. So anyway, I was looking at some events coming up soon. Fall time is really great. My kid told me this morning he got up at 5:30 to go work out at the gym,
Mm-hmm.
and he's got a motorbike. So, there's no heater or anything like that, obviously. He goes, Mom, even when I layer up 4 shirts, I'm like, in Tallahassee? He goes, Mom, it was 47 degrees this morning.
Quit being a wimp.
I know, right? I'm like 47. He goes, I got to get some gloves. So his birthday is October 27th.
Oh my God, he's talking about getting gloves in
Yeah.
Jacksonville.
Yeah.
and oh my God.
Tallahassee. He's up a
Oh,
little
okay,
north.
okay, a little bit more north.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
but
It can't
still,
get that cold up there, can it? Is
He
really
said
that
it was
cold right now?
47. He goes, Mom,
Goodness.
it doesn't even get really like in the 60s
Hold
and
on,
70s.
hold on, hold
I
on.
know. I was
No,
like,
I'm looking at it
I'm
right
like,
now.
are you sure? I said, Grace and Adam, are you sure? Because here it was when I looked at it was 82 degrees.
that's what it just said. 82 today.
in Tallahassee.
Yeah, he's just.
What
Was
about
he
the
trying to-
morning? What
the
about
morning.
Well,
like-
but that's different. But he's.
No, but that's when he had to get on the bike at 5:30 to go work out. So he went back at 11, I guess, when it got a little
Mm,
warmer.
yeah,
But
you need to send his butt to like Bangor, Maine, or
yeah,
something.
yeah, put him in some real cold weather.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: we're in fall time. We're starting to get into fall, which is always nice. I mean, it's always super nice. And we are going to have next Wednesday, not this Wednesday, next Wednesday, kind of going to celebrate our own little Halloweeny here at rockallout.com.
Yeah,
Also,
she's got it decorated, and we got candy and
we'll
Hey,
have a witch's brew.
hey, booze.
Yeah, witch's brew. And so I'll be reaching out to those that typically would like to hang out with us. So that way we'll have an
Yeah,
audience.
and we're gonna do like a live thing. We'll have you guys,
Yeah,
jumping
come
around.
on, jump on with us, have fun. And so Wednesday, not this Wednesday, the following Wednesday.
The
and I keep
30th,
saying that, is
the
it the 30th?
30th.
Thank you, because I couldn't do
the
that.
day before Halloween.
And yes, my kid's birthday is the 27th, so I'll be giving him some love this Wednesday.
What'd you get him for Christmas or for his birthday? Can you
Well,
say?
I actually was going to get him a helmet because he does not have a helmet with this damn motorcycle,
good call.
and the gloves now that he is complaining
Helmet,
about gloves.
gloves, and a
Well,
box of
he
condoms.
had he's got plenty of those, I think.
Mhm.
But he has football gloves. Same. I go, why don't you wear your football
Oh,
gloves?
they got the sticky stuff on them
Yeah,
sometimes. though,
I
yeah.
know. That's
It's a
what he
different
said
vibe.
too.
Mhm.
So, and then he's freaking out about his hair. So his grandma,
What's wrong with his hair?
his nanny, he's thinning. He used to have very, very thick hair. If he was, and I mean he's just turning 22, but his dad's completely bald. So
Was he
this-
bald when you dated his dad?
Yes.
Oh, so it's hereditary then.
Yes.
And he's only 22.
Yeah.
Damn,
And
at
it's
least,
spinning.
at least I made it in my
So
40s.
I'm gonna get him Nutrafol. If I'm saying it right, Nutrful. It works great for me. I stopped losing my hair. Because when you get older, you get stress, and a lot of stress sometimes will, and age doesn't help. And it's a vitamin. It's a vitamin.
There's a lot of stuff you can use. You can use what's that stuff they used to put on that burns your hair?
Rogaine.
They still sell that in all
I
kinds
know.
of different forms.
Yeah.
But the problem is the day you stop using it's the day it starts falling out.
Well,
again.
that's the thing. And he was complaining about that. And I go, well, but Grayson, the thing is, vitamins you should be taking
But
anyway.
wait. So you're telling me this kid is like 6'4", you said?
Yes.
Something crazy? And he's all ripped to the point
Yep.
that mom's like,
Yep.
whatever. Just shave your freaking head, dude.
He doesn't want to. He's
I get
he's actually freaking out.
I get it. But the
He's freaking
problem
out.
is if you already got everything else going on, you'll be fine.
He's freaking
What-
out because his hair was beautiful. Honestly, it was like John Stamos. I used to
I
call him
gotcha,
John
but
Stamos.
22 is pretty young. I mean, he could get a hair transplant,
Yeah, well,
but that's a never-ending battle.
right there. I mean,
And-
just to maintain it's like a
Well,
wig.
you'll get it, you spend $4 or $5 grand, and then it'll recede some more after a couple of years, and you'll get it again to fill that in. Eventually, you'll be like
I
Elton John,
know.
where you spent $70,000, or you can get the hair club for men, where they stick that toupee on your head.
Yeah, and they get that all. They transplant it. They take it out of the back of your neck.
Well, that's
and
a
put it
hair.
up.
That's a hair. No, they take it out of the back of your head. So I know everything about hair. guys typically, bald guys will have that like horseshoe.
Yes,
That never goes away.
right.
So that hair, when they transplant it up to the top or whatever, it never dies. It's there forever.
Right.
It's the back, but so it's not on your neck per se, but they'll cut you in the back, and then they'll take each
Yeah, they take
individual.
grafts.
Yeah, grafts, man.
Yeah, that's what they call it anyway.
But it's a few thousand. It's like
So let's
like getting a
talk-
boob job.
yeah, let's talk football.
Yes, football tonight, by
Yeah,
the way.
Well, I know it's tonight, but let's talk about college. So
okay, college.
Saturday, I had the pleasure of watching, unfortunately, Danny Stutzman, Oklahoma, lose again. The sad part about it is when they first Oklahoma Sooners started out, the first 4 games were flawless. Like their offensive line was flawless, defensive, and they were just winning back to back to back.
What team?
Oklahoma Sooners.
Oklahoma.
And well, Danny Stutzman is a best friend of Grayson, and I knew them. through school.
What is that? Is that like a Big Ten? What are they in? What
Yeah,
conference?
they're SEC.
SEC.
Yeah. And so anyway, I remember watching this game. I don't remember who they were playing, but they got like 6 injuries. 2 of them got carted off the field.
Mm.
Out of that 6, 4 of them were seniors that were very seasoned players.
See, that's what you need. That's what you need happen to your kid's team. You need some guys to get hurt so he can get in.
FSU's just got a lot of bad players. Well, I wouldn't say bad players. What I'm going to tell you is that they have very young players. Listen, I'm going to say
Listen.
I've watched enough college football in my lifetime. No one can convince me different. You cannot always stay on top
It's hard.
because I mean you can
Like the,
you can to
well, look at the Yankees. You got to be able to pay for it.
Well, it's not even that. With college students, it's a little different because what happens is they have a great career in college, and guess who comes next? NFL comes knocking on their door. So a lot of these teams, including Georgia, Oklahoma, South Carolina, FSU, the Gators, they all go in a cycle. No matter, I know everybody thinks that these games are going to be perfect every season, every year. It's not. Because like FSU, they lost a lot of their senior players.
Right. But and the other thing I think in college, when it comes to college football, I think that you have to at least be a senior I think you have to go up to your junior year in college before they let you go to the NFL.
I think they need to do that. It's going to start really affecting college games. And I'll tell you something else that's affecting college, NIL. I was talking to Grayson on the phone about this. They had from Georgia this kid that's played 2 years with Georgia. And Georgia's been flawless. They've done good, 2 years. Now, this guy is a starter. He plays all the time. Everything works out perfect. And guess what he did?
Broke his.
No, he took what they call a red card.
Oh, so you can skip a year.
No.
What's that mean?
No, he went back into the portal. He's in the portal. Then he got taken to another team. And here's why it happened. His
Okay.
NIL contract wasn't $1 million with Georgia. He was offered $2 million. So here's the problem I think we're going to see in college ball since NIL has creeped in.
You're talking money. Money's going to be the issue.
Correct.
But I still think that the NFL should not bring anybody up unless they're minimum. I think they should do the first couple years.
And I think the NIL cannot during the season that they're allowed to go ahead and pull players from these teams and they can decommit and they can commit with somebody else. I don't think they should be allowed to do it. I'm sorry.
They
I really
they
don't.
need some rules. There's no way.
There's no rules.
A college freshman kid should not be playing pro ball.
And here's another thing. One more thing. If you guys watch the Texas game against Georgia, it was at the Texas Longhorn Field, and they didn't like the calls that were being made. And listen, every game, we're all going to think that
there's bad calls.
There's always going to be bad calls. We all know this. Well, the end zone where Georgia was about to score again against Texas, by the way, they won. I'm flipping you off right now. They threw a bunch of water bottles down in the end zone torpedoed water bottles and other things. I don't know.
Sounds like a Slipknot concert.
Well, here's what happened. At first, SEC and the Texas Longhorns did not penalize anybody, didn't penalize their fans, nothing. They got killed on social media saying, wait a minute, they should get some kind of a fine. Something happened. So today it was announced, or I'm sorry, maybe yesterday, I can't remember, $250,000 the Texas Longhorns were fined by the SEC with the fans throwing down water.
Yeah,
so
good.
There you go.
Listen, I'm not really paying attention to college. That's a whole other animal.
I love college ball.
Well, college ball is, I think, bigger than NFL. But the thing is, only thing I know that's going on because I get phone calls is freaking IU. IU's undefeated. IU football.
That Oregon team.
Yeah.
Have you watched them play?
I haven't.
Whoa, they are. Well, they got number one this week in the ranking polls.
And that's another thing. I don't really know how these polls work out.
No, you don't. It goes by points. It goes
by how weak the team was.
It's almost like a bowling league. You do this. This is how many points this person got. This is the handicap. This is how many plays were made. Da 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 da. It's some numerical thing that they do.
Do you like bowling?
I used to bowl. I was a good bowler, actually.
Do you ever bowl, T-Man?
I do a little bit.
Yeah, bowling can be fun. It can be a fun evening.
It really can.
It's not too expensive. Get some rock and roll going. Buy a cheap-ass beer.
Yeah, so tonight we got Tampa Bay on, which...
Yeah, Tampa, I'm trying to think, are they 4-2 or 5-3? I don't remember.
They're having a pretty good year.
All I know is that they're home tonight, Monday Night Football at 8:15, and they're home against the Baltimore Ravens, and they both have the same record. So whatever.
Yeah, so that means they're it means they're kind of tied,
they
playing.
are. And then and the Bucks are favorites by 3.5.
Is it a home game or away game?
They're in Tampa, but 3.5 against Baltimore. I'm thinking, man, I might bet against Tampa, even though I'm a Tampa fan.
Well, you just never know.
That half point makes a big difference.
Listen, like I was saying about Danny Stutzman, when they lost their offensive linemen and a couple of the really good key players, just that one thing. Oh, and their quarterback, I forgot, number 11 was taken out. The thing is, once you change that dynamic, sometimes you just can't get it back. Like, no matter what you do, right? Same with FSU. Watching them, the reason you just see the young players. Of course, they blame the coaches. But at the end of the day, when you're flipping out so many players like that, I mean, I know some kids that have taken.
You say flipping out or flipping off?
Flipping off, flipping out.
Hey, I'm looking at it right here. The Ravens are 4-2. The Bucks are 4-2.
Right.
It's tonight on ESPN and ABC.
Oh, they're tied.
Yeah. Well, they're both in the hunt. I'd love to see the Bucks 5-2. Then there's a second game on. It's the Chargers at the Cardinals.
So there's 2 Monday night football games.
Yeah, the first one's on ESPN ABC, and the second one's on at 9:15, an hour later on, I think, the NFL Network.
Oh my God, that's so late. Like I just can't.
Well, this game I'm going to watch tonight, even the Bucks game,
yeah,
that will not be over till almost 11:30.
Right, I just can't.
And then I gotta be at the airport at 6 a.m. So.
Oh no, you got to go bed early.
It ain't gonna happen if it's a close game. I mean, if they're getting blowed out, I'll turn it off.
Yeah. So anyway, we've got Swim the Current. They gave us 2 songs to play here tonight.
Yeah, and I want to give a shout out to Shauna O'Donnell at the O'Donnell Media Group. She's a friend of mine out in LA. I'll give her a hard time about this when I talk to her tomorrow. But well, you want to play another song?
We do. We have Swim the Current. It's called So Low. Again, go check them out on Facebook. I didn't see an Instagram or any other platform. I'm not sure.
I think they're a fairly new band.
I'm not sure about that either. I just know that they're doing a lot of stuff out there. Swim the Current. Just type in or just go to our Facebook pages on Real Talk with G Love or rockallout.com. And you'll see their information there.
There you go.
All right, everyone. Stay right here on Real Talk with G Love.
At swimthecurrent.com.
All right, welcome back to Real Talk with G Love right here on rockallout.com. And again, that was Swim the Current. You guys want to check them out, please go like their page. And, hopefully we'll have them on again down the road. Ghost towns and haunted places during Halloween, man. My favorite time of the year. There's so many places in Florida that I know of, but I wanted to kind of go in other locations. Now, one of these, I believe, was on the set of is it Alec Baldwin? Oh, sorry, testing. Yeah, you were running in the mall, so
No. I was checking out the scene over there. Anyway, I'll show you afterwards.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
No, that
Okay.
Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin. There's a place in where the shooting took place.
Is that it?
That is it, by the way. But anyway, there's two places. They call it Gunslinging Old West in the town of Virginia City and Nevada City in Montana. So Virginia City and Nevada City in Montana. Let's get that right. It was the first one-time homes of famous characters of the West like Calamity Jane. What does calamity mean? Does that mean you're wet?
It sounds like
a catastrophe.
Oh, there you go.
I thought it was about being wet.
No, I thought it
No,
was like
calamity is like destruction.
what's her name again?
Calamity Jane.
I thought it was a disease. Like,
Calamity.
You mean
oh
like an STD?
Camellia,
Like
like,
Camellia,
like
yeah.
no, not
chlamydia?
Camellia.
no, what's it called? Camellia.
It's not Camellia like that. Oh my God! Now you got Kamala in my
But
head.
that's what I was thinking when
Yeah.
you said the name. Yeah.
Is that what chameleon meant? Was a disease?
Come.
No, that
Listen,
was
that's-
about. That was oh my
That's Boy
God.
George,
That
man.
was Boy George from down in the Virgin Islands or something.
He
Wow.
was. He had some. Yeah, I don't even want to go there. I don't even want to know what the meaning means.
Anyway, Virginia City has resisted change over the past 100 years and still has hundreds of old buildings still standing. So if you guys want to go see a really good,
Listen, I'm a fan of Montana. I am.
yeah,
I love Montana.
I
It's
wanna go out
beautiful.
there.
It's massive. The sky is huge. It's like every postcard you ever see with the water in the mountains.
yeah.
It's from Montana.
So Virginia City, Nevada City are only so many miles apart because they were called boom towns back in the gold rush days.
Boomtown.
So Alder Gulch, yes.
What?
Alder Gulch. That's where the gold rush was.
Could you live back in the day like that with no AC or power and stuff?
Hell no.
Crapping in a porta potty?
No, hell no. I would have totally not been a part of that
Would you
era.
just clocked out?
I would have clocked out.
You had to make your own corn or
Do you,
whatever.
no, not even
Cornmeal.
that. Just to see what the women had to wear. I mean, they even had chastity belts that they had to wear back then. I could never. Or those tight corsets where
No. I see you being kind of like one of those chicks upstairs at the.
Oh no, yeah.
Saloon.
Oh no, I would have been. I would have been doing the card dealer. I would have
Well,
been the madam. Are
At least-
you kidding
That's what I'm
me?
talking about. At least you can get a sponge bath in between clients.
Wow. No doubt.
Okay.
So anyway, and you can take a train, by the way, between these two cities.
A train.
A train.
Oh, wasn't Biden going to fix the train system for
Oh
us?
yeah, that's. We won't go there.
Okay.
But anyway, it's still. They say it's haunted because people from that time, that era, they're still there. They haven't left. Which that makes sense. I mean, where would they go? They wouldn't know anything about the future, right? So where else would they go?
You talking
They would
about the
stay there.
ghost?
Yeah, ghosts. Early settlers is what they called them. And it was brutal out there, by the way.
Early settlers.
Yeah, watch 1884.
All you got to do is you had to have a shotgun on you at all times.
Yeah. Yeah,
And ready to use it too.
Well, because you had the Native Americans who were, they would scalp you.
well,
They would take your scalp right off.
You took their land, so yeah.
Yeah, right. Tit for tat.
Yeah, pretty
That's what
much
I say.
on that one.
Salem, Massachusetts, of course.
Salem.
If you
Salem's Lot. I watched it over the weekend.
oh, I love that's another Stephen King.
There's a new one. There's a new one out called Salem Lot. It's 2024.
No,
It's
are you serious?
I watched it over the weekend.
No, I'll be watching it. What's over there,
I was gonna say,
T-Man?
there's another one.
Yeah, there's a new.
Oh,
ver-
I love
It's a new
Salem.
version.
Oh,
of
Oh,
it.
they've had so many versions. Wow. Okay. Well, I'll have to watch that. Salem always has been and probably always will be synonymous with spooky. Because if you go back in Salem, and I happen to do a college paper on this about the witches being burned at the crosses or burned on
At the
not
stake.
stake, yeah, not really crosses. They got rid of the witches, and honestly, what happened? It was just hysteria. There was nothing about these people, 19 women that were accused
No, I
of
loved it back
witchcraft.
in the day because all you had to do is like, I'm done with my chick. She's a witch.
Yeah.
Way to go, witch.
That's what they did.
Yep.
Yeah, the Salem Lot is 2024. It's an hour and 53 minutes, and it is on Cinemax.
Okay.
Just so you know.
I am not going to get another.
I have Max already.
Oh, I don't.
It came as part of
I'm so
Hulu.
tired of all these apps. I can't deal with it anymore.
So many streaming services.
Yeah, I can't stand it. That's the spooky part right there for me.
Oh,
But anyway, 19 women were accused of witchcraft and hanged right in the square in
is
front
it
of
hang?
everybody.
Is it hang or hung?
Hanged. It says hanged.
Yeah, the act of like hanging like a punishment is hanged.
Yeah.
Okay, so but I'm hung. That's different, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The any other past tense.
And
is
trust
hung.
me, I
Don't you say whatever.
Uh,
La 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 la.
I'll ask
Don't
your
blow it.
girl.
Yeah. She'll lie to you.
So here's what happened. 19 women were accused of witchcraft, but another 5 died in jail. They actually just took themselves out because they knew they were going to be hung. So,
Hung, but
yeah.
you used the word hung there
yeah, because
instead of hanged.
listen to the sentence.
Okay.
During the height of sorceress spotting frenzy of sorts, remember I said the
Mhm.
word frenzy.
Frenzy.
Okay. 19 women were accused of witchcraft and hanged.
You know, and
Apostrophe, and another 5 died in jail.
we were so stupid back then. Put leeches on our forehead.
About like that old like witch doctor stuff.
You know what's really bad though is I think that we'll look back, 50 years from now and think we're stupid now.
Oh, most
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
But anyway, this time of the year, right now in October at Salem, is like off the charts. They
Boom.
started early October all the way till the end. They have tours and they do all kinds of events as well. And it obviously they tell you about the trials and what happened and so on and so forth. But it was great.
That's the second time. So on and so forth.
I don't know where I got that today.
So on and so forth. So forth. I can't say it. I
Yeah.
messed it up.
It would be a good name of a band.
Yeah.
Let's see. Goldfield, Arizona. I've been to Arizona, but not this part. Another gold mine. There's gold in them hills, dar hills. There's gold in them dar hills. I guess that's how they talked back in the 1800s.
Don't
Because
know.
I surely don't talk that
I
way.
was not there.
Goldfield, Arizona was swarming with miners in search of striking it rich. But the euphoria was short-lived, and by 1898, all the gold was gone.
Gone.
Dang. That's amazing.
It's stripped
Over
back.
the next few decades, settlers moved in and renamed the town Youngsburg in 1926. It was abandoned once again, but it still lives on. In 1988, Goldfield took the route of many other ghost towns and became a tourist attraction.
Okay.
So there you go. You can go out. Oh, they have a zip line, a reptile exhibit, horseback rides, and you also can peek back into its glory days at the museum.
I want to live in a ghost town.
Wouldn't it be fun?
I know. It'd be
I think
great.
it'd be fun, like to wear the chaps and the guns on your side, and then if someone comes around, I can just shoot at them, kill them like Alec Baldwin. It'd be awesome. I would, as long
you
as I
guys
got,
are weird.
as long as I got away with it.
So, you said the word something. What was the word you just used? You used a funky word. So I went back. I don't know why I came up with this, but I wanted
There's
to know.
gold in them thar,
Yeah.
T-H-A-R.
Yeah. So I was thinking, when did that come? So then we don't use that term anymore, right?
No, thar.
Well, thar is usually like a country way saying there,
Okay.
like that there.
Them. I bet you it's them.
Oh, you guys are killing me. So, anyways, I did something totally different. I wanted to know when the first time the F word was used.
Oh,
And guess what year? Pick it. Pick a year. In modern usage of the term F, blah, 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 right? So guess when the origin happened. It says here, first arrested for using this word.
I would say somewhere at least in like the late 17, early 18.
I'd say 1900s.
1475.
Oh,
Wow.
So
Wow.
the F-bomb has been around since 1475.
in all different languages, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right here. See,
Wow.
with it.
No, I did not know that.
Wikipedia.
Good,
1475.
good history there, Kenny the Rocker.
Mhm.
And Kennecott, Alaska. Kennecott, Alaska. This is another mining town, and Kennecott also came and went in just a few short years because everybody drained the gold and silver. They didn't just go for the gold, they went for the silver.
Get the zinc and bronze too while you're at it.
All right. But then it became copper.
There you go.
It
copper,
came
yeah.
in copper in 1938. And after 20 years of producing millions of dollars with the precious metal, the veins ran dry and Kennecott was too far from civilization to survive. Especially in Alaska.
That's like the Detroit Motor City.
Yeah, right? Yeah. We ruined that for ourselves.
Mhm.
The town, believe it or not, the structures are still there. from way back. You can go into this National Historic Landmark run by the National Park Service. They consider it a ghost town walking tour because many people died, I'm assuming, when they were mining for copper, gold, and silver. Yes, T-Man. Oh, I thought you wanted to
Yeah,
talk.
me too. I thought he was getting ready to say
He's
something.
like doing something over there on the board.
Oh,
Looking
I just realized
professional.
my mic was still on, so
Oh,
I was like, wait before I
testing.
sneeze or something.
All right, good. Calico Ghost Town, another mining town that's been around since 1881.
His name Calico.
Calico.
I wonder if it has something to do with the cats.
Calico.
Yeah, what's that?
Spanish. California. It's in California.
Mhm.
Saw the largest silver strike in California and at one time had 500 mines open. It went bust in the 1890s when silver lost nearly all its value in the 1950s. It was purchased and
Give it to
restored.
me. You can give it to me.
Well, you got to buy it from Walter Knott, who is the Knott's Berry Farm, who
Great amusement parks, by the way.
Right, they breathed new life into this ghost town. Today, it's a well-known theme park,
Exactly.
complete with fake shootouts, gold panning, and mining tours. I want to do the fake shootouts. Pow pow, pow pow, boom boom.
With
I
the-
just want to shoot somebody, but not for real.
Okay.
No, not for real. I mean, like this, fake shootouts.
Let's try
want-
paintball.
I want to hit it. Paintball's fun. I want to
It
hit it with
is
it
fun.
like a dart,
Right.
like an elephant dart.
You can learn the history of mining in the West, hit up the shops, and camp in the desert to watch for ghosts.
Did you ever see that movie with Will Ferrell when he was Old School? Did you ever see Old School? He was at a party and he shot himself with a tranquilizer gun. in his
Yeah.
neck. He's like, oh man.
Yeah,
That was a
I
great
forget
show.
the name of that. Was that the West Wild? The what?
No, that was Old School. The movie Old School.
Oh, the old school. I was
Remember when he
think,
fell in the kid's birthday party and falls in the water?
I was thinking about when he was a black cowboy guy on the train. I forget the name of that one. That was a good movie.
Okay.
You remember that one?
Will Smith?
Yeah, Will Smith.
No,
What?
no, I didn't mean Will Smith. Sorry, that is a decent movie.
Oh, you're talking about Wow Wow West.
Yeah, that was a
You're
decent
thinking of-
movie.
At the
Yeah.
Wild Wild
I
West.
meant I messed it up. I meant Will Ferrell.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute.
Different Will.
Yeah.
Total
ex-
different Will on
yeah.
all levels.
One's white, one's black.
And you know, actually, the guy that played drums last night for the Aussie thing was
Yeah.
the Chili Peppers guy,
Oh,
who looks just like Will Ferrell.
not Flea, but the other guy.
The drummer, it looks
Yeah.
just like Will Ferrell.
Okay, another one, St. Elmo, Colorado. Of course, another mining town, and it's a whistle stop in central Colorado.
What does that mean?
I don't know. You may hear stories from a few locals still around that the original residents of St. Elmo never left. They didn't want to leave on the train, and they didn't want to come back from anywhere else. So apparently, whoever is at that time, they say those ghosts exist. So there you go.
It don't have anything to do with St. Elmo's fire. right?
No, the town saw its heydays in the late 1800s with hotels, dance halls, and a school, but faded into oblivion after the railroad closed in the 1930s.
I'd been a mayor back then.
Yeah, you would. I would have seen you do that.
Mhm.
You would have been. What were those boys in that movie? It was.
Oh, there's so many of them, right? The Magnificent Seven,
no.
the other.
not that one.
You talking about I'll Be Your Huckleberry?
No, but you're
Oh.
close.
I don't like it.
The dude that played the Joker. I know we're going to get around it. We're going to
Which
get around
one?
it. The Val Kilmer. What?
That was it. I'll Be Your Huckleberry.
No, he was in another one. Another one that had. It was the more famous one, and the Bon Jovi song came out. Wait a minute, I'm going to get there. Bon Jovi. Down, down.
Well,
down.
yeah, but I don't think that's the same one.
No, it is. It is the same one. They were brothers back in the day, and they would go. One was a sheriff. One I don't
Okay.
want to say it's Mel Gibson, but someone like that. Can you please help me, T-Man? Because I'm about to.
I
to
guess
punch him in
what
the arm.
song Bon Jovi thing? came
Yeah,
in?
it was the cowboy song.
Oh, it didn't have like Emilio Estevez and stuff.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
And that's not as big as the one. that I'm
Oh,
talking
you're
about.
wrong.
Oh, I'll Be Your Huckleberry with Kurt Russell and Val Kilmer.
No.
and,
I'm going to tell you this one was way bigger than that. Just going to tell you right now.
Was it
Da, 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 da. Somebody.
Wanted Dead or Alive?
Yeah, well, that was the name of the song, but it came from a movie that was rated one of the best ever country.
well, but Emilio Estevez was in it.
Oh my God.
How can it be number
Young
one?
Guns.
Young Guns.
No,
That was it.
no.
Yep.
It's a different one I'm thinking
No, it's
of.
not.
Okay.
Well, you're thinking of a different one, but the Bon Jovi song is in that one.
And that one in Young Guns?
Yeah, and the one I'm talking about is the
Blades of Glory.
No, that
No,
was
that's
it.
a
That
song.
was
That was the name of the album.
that had the, yeah,
Ah,
right.
Anyways, you
Alton,
can
I'll look it up. Alton, Illinois, Midwest earns the title as America's most haunted small town.
what where?
This is in Alton, Illinois.
Okay.
Illinois of all places.
Yeah, of all places, there is a sordid past of murder, war, death, and destruction dating back to the Civil War.
That sounds like Chicago.
Yeah. Now it is, but this is Alton. And apparently, there is a church that's been there for many years called McPike Mansion, the first Unitarian
Whoa,
church.
Mike McPike, what?
McPike Mansion,
Okay.
the first Unitarian church, and the Milton School. This eerie town and its hauntings have been used and featured on the Travel Channel and Sci-Fi. It's not uncommon to see groups of ghost hunting travelers walking through this spooky Mississippi River town in search of spirits, specters, and spooks. I don't know if you should use that word. It wasn't me. I didn't write it.
What the hell are you doing? So
What?
I don't pay attention. To
You
her.
don't get part. You don't get that.
No.
Oh boy.
So that movie I'm talking about is called Tombstone.
Thank you.
I'll be your Huckleberry. Have you seen
yeah,
it?
but that's not the
haven't.
name
That's
of
a great.
it. Oh my
If
God! One
you
of
ever
the
see a
best.
western, that's the one you watch.
I've
That
been wanting to get into westerns.
Tombstone was the #1 off the charts movie.
Because you heard when they say, "I'll be your Huckleberry."
Yes, I have.
Yeah,
heard
it's a
that.
great line.
Well, that part I didn't get, so I thought
That's
you
the
were,
best line in the movie.
Yeah,
He's like the guy's going to smoke him and goes, "I'll be your Huckleberry."
yeah. No, it's awesome.
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer. He was great in that movie. One of
Mhm.
my favorite movies he ever played in. But anyway, going down memory lane.
He was Batman.
Yeah, that's exactly. I was trying to get that out too.
Mhm.
I'll get around to it eventually.
He's got a hole in his throat now, though.
No, he looks horrible. Poor guy.
He made it. I do like.
I'll
how
tell
they-
you the best thing he ever did, though. The very, very, very best thing he ever did.
No, it's not.
Yes.
You gonna say Top Gun?
Jim Morrison.
Oh, he did a good Jim Morrison.
He was hot. in
Meg
Jim Morrison.
Meg Ryan pulled her boobie out in that movie.
Oh, that was good.
Mhm.
All right, everyone. We got the sexy tip for the last 15 minutes of this show.
Just a tip.
Just the tip, but we're going to hear Lance Eric, one of Kenny's buds.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
He's out of Arizona.
okay. God, I was wondering if you remember already.
Yeah, I'm friends with Lance.
Edge of Night. We're going to play his song. Stay right here on Real Talk with G Love.
Right here on Rock All Out. Don't forget to go to writerNowMagazine.com. RockAllOut.com.
The edge of night calling up, not much for speaking. Make me turn and walk away. And now I find the best of all the reasons. I think I'll put this all to bed today. Edge of night comes and goes, no rhymes, no reason. Ask me to come outside to play. It's my time to put aside my demons. I should have turned and walked away. It's time to strand this restless nation. Watch this town just drift away. Shattered lights broken to pieces. As I look and turn away. Edge of night, the county line, not much for breathing. I wish I would have looked away. It's alright now, change is on this town just drift away. Come for peace, change of the seasons. I hope to kiss those lips again. And I keep searching for those better days. Seems like holding you was yesterday. The winter change come to blow these tears away. At the edge of night, make me a better It's time this train with lamps of station. Watch this town just drift away. I lost the peace, broke into pieces, and no one seems to understand. And I keep searching for those better days. Seems like holding you was yesterday. Winter change come to blow these dreams away. I hope the air tonight makes me a better man.
All right. Let me get my sexy voice going on.
You have a sexy
I
voice?
know I was asked to actually do that, by the way, for a living.
1-800.
When the voice things were real popular, I was asked. I should have done it. I mean, honestly, it's no big deal.
You're weird.
I just don't like talking, smack when I don't really know you. Anyway, just want to
All that was wrong.
yeah, I just want to give you guys a shout out for Sunday, October 27th. Not this Sunday. I think it's the following Sunday.
Okay.
Just to talk a little bit about Original Music Showcase 2024. We'll be at Post Time Lounge,
Post time.
which is not far from Sanford. And we've got Kings County, great band. Sound Theory, great band. Nikoloff, Bender, and V Creation, I think is the name. Anyway, Sunday, October 27th from 1 to 6 p.m. I will come and hang out, make an appearance, take some pictures with some of these hotties, because there's some hotties in these bands. So get out there and support local original music. It's a showcase in 2024. Maybe I can convince Kenny the Rocker to come with me. I'm not sure.
When?
Not this Sunday.
Mhm.
Next Sunday, October 27th, my kid's birthday. So I'll be celebrating without him because he's in Tallahassee.
Okay.
But I did give birth, so I'll celebrate that I gave birth by C-section. All right. Let's see.
That's a lot of information.
I know. Well, we talked about that before, so.
And that was a lot of information.
All right. So I told you about Ben Affleck, who all of a sudden is taking care of himself. He's going out and doing these amazing pampering things that I guess J-Lo tried to get him to do.
I'm going to say
What?
something.
Oh,
Who's
God.
your favorite actor?
I don't have one.
Do you have a favorite actor?
I really don't.
I totally do.
I don't.
Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
But you know who my
He's a great one.
He's great. You know who my second favorite actor is? Matt Damon.
Oh,
And Ben Affleck does not keep up with Matt Damon.
no.
I mean, Matt Damon's got all these great movies.
Yeah,
I
but
like
see-
Leonardo too, by the way.
This is what happened though with those cats. They went to school, college together. They ended up putting a production company together. If you remember,
They wrote a movie. Yeah.
right? And they did it together. They
Got
they
Robin
produced
Williams in it, yeah.
Robin Williams. That's what really made them famous. So honestly, I think it was awesome that they did that.
I know, but all the Bourne stuff, right?
Yeah.
Those were great movies. I watched Mars the other day again. That was a great movie. Where he got
Yeah,
stuck
I
on-
love that movie.
I seen a movie the other day about downsizing where he shrunk himself and his chick bailed at the last minute. That was kind of funny. So no, I mean Matt Damon's got just a slew of movies, and Ben Affleck's got.
I just don't have favorites anymore because the ones that I had favorites with, I just don't have any respect for them today. So I just don't even say I have favorites anymore. But anyway, pampering yourself after a breakup. You know, when you break up with somebody, because you get so comfortable, I think is what happens. You tend to get comfortable in the relationship. You go, oh, I'll eat another burger. I'll do this. I'll do that. I won't go work out.
I always know when there's happy couples because they're both getting chubby.
Yeah, and that, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that as long as you two agree with it, right? And you're into that. There's no belittling or one's getting fatter and the other one's not. I mean, my ex-boyfriend, literally, I had just started my menopause trip, and he was like, "You're getting a little chunky."
Did he say that?
Oh yeah, no, he told me right to my face.
I have never said that to him.
And that is absolutely when I decided I got to get out of this.
That's what I'm
situation.
saying. You never say that to a woman.
No, you don't. Anyway, and I did. I mean, my birthday on my 50th year, I'll never forget it as long as I live. I did party a lot the night before, no doubt. Woke up the next day and I could not stop sweating. I'm like, what is going on? Then the next day, and I'm like, oh my God, it's happened. Yeah, the day after my birthday, when I was 50. So anyway, you know, when you're in a relationship, let's say you guys break up, right? I think what happens, in my opinion, possibly, I don't know.
Okay.
I think what happens is, okay, first of all, you're going through a breakup. That's never easy. I'm sure J-Lo, Ben Affleck are trying to figure it out, right? They're in a breakup. Some people are going to go right to the gym, right? Some people are just going to say, you know what? I want to lose 20, 30 pounds. Some people are like, maybe I'm going to go to church. Some people may just say, you know what? I just need to start all over again in my life. I don't know.
Well, after you get divorced, that's usually what happens.
Right.
You're worth a few $100,000, and now you got to sleep on a mattress on the floor.
Maybe. I mean, a lot of drastic things can happen in a breakup, right? So there's some things that you can do and to make yourself feel okay and make yourself feel better, right? I think you really have to step back and figure out what is it that you want in your life. You know, do you want to continue rock and roll? Do you want to continue doing a show? Do you want to continue supporting a college kid?
Don't put all this on me.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, I think that the best thing to do in a breakup, honestly, is go out and ride the horse.
I think, and I think that's a great idea because a lot of times you get so comfortable in your sex life and that person has accepted you the way you look. So,
well, your brain kind of freaks out. You think your girl's the Mac. I mean, okay. I watch a lot of Joe Kenda, and it's always ex-husbands and boyfriend killing their wives, right? Because they can't have them. Let's be real. It's all over the poutine. But the thing is, go out and get a taco. And that might be the best taco you've ever eaten. And it's a great taco. I mean, go out and learn new tricks.
I think what you should also do is just invest in yourself, whatever that is.
Oh.
If you... Yeah.
I went the other way. I was just saying, get laid right away.
No, invest in yourself. Like, find things that make you happy. It could be me. I love going by myself. I love going to events. I went to a great one this past Saturday. Saw this amazing Van Halen tribute band. I have always loved, even as a flight attendant, I always did things on my own. Listen, even though I had a girlfriend from my high school, elementary, middle school, who met me on Saturday, literally because she's very similar to me. In fact, her and I used to get in trouble all the time because we'd sneak out at night and go to Orange Groves. Anyway, we were sitting there and I met the two cutest guys. Now they're way too young for me, just for the record.
Well, you don't have to marry them.
No, not at all. And I wouldn't have sex with them either. They're too young. But this one kid is an artist, and I got to tell you, I loved his art. He was showing me his art.
And how old was this kid?
Just turned 30.
Oh, you can hit that.
No, I'm not. That's what Melissa said, my friend. She goes, oh, you know, does it really matter?
You can
She
hit
goes,
that.
No, and
That guy's got to have a lot of
Oh, my
stamina.
God.
I don't have any. I don't have that much not anymore.
But here's the thing: I don't look at anytime they're that young. I can't look at them that way.
Oh, you
It's
think
just
they're your kids?
yeah, I just can't. Even though my kid's 20, will be 22.
Listen, every time I look at girls that are in their 20s, and like we talked about that actress, what's her name again? Sydney Sweeney.
Oh, Sweeney, yeah.
She's like 25 or 7 or
Something
something.
like
in
that.
it. Yeah, but if they get any younger than that, I think they smell like pee.
Duh.
I just look at them and think, oh, you smell like pee.
What
I
are
just-
you talking about?
I'm
Like
just
they're in
saying-
a diaper kind of thing?
I look at these young girls and
Oh,
I'm
my
like, they're too
God.
young. No, there is too young now.
So listen, invest in your health and your physical health, because I think a lot of times we lose who we are when we're in relationships. It's easy to do. It's not unheard of. We tend to let ourselves go a little bit because we know we're in a relationship. Someone's going to accept us the way we are, both ways, same way. You've been having sex the way you have it. You're comfortable with it. Sometimes you've got to get out of that when you break up. You have to go, like you said, do something maybe you typically wouldn't do, right? Meeting somebody, hooking up, and just getting way in the dark so that way nothing shows. I don't know, but you got to do something to
Yeah.
get moving forward. You have to.
Well, you can't sit there and just be pity party for
No,
yourself.
you can't. Hang out with your people. You just hang out with people. I'm not saying go hang out with a married couple. Hang out. I don't think you should do that.
No, I think at that point you go find other divorced people.
Exactly. Or single people. And by the way, I'm hitting up a certain year on. Oh, somebody just joined us. Who is it?
Oh, let's bring him on.
Bring him on real quick. I mean, we got 3 minutes.
Yeah, we can do it.
Yeah, hurry. Hold on. All right. So anyway, the bottom and the moral of this story is this.
Mhm.
Just move on with your life when you break up. Do what you got to in your life. And by the way,
Hey, joining us live right here. It's a little bit late, but Marcus Leslie from the band Swim the Current. How you doing, Marcus?
I'm good. Am I late?
You're late, like an hour late, but it's okay, man. We're still on the air, so we're all right.
we're going to still take you, man.
I'm very confused because I
Oh, there he is. He's back. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
You're confused because you're in New Jersey, correct?
no, I'm in Texas.
Oh,
Oh
so it's a
my
little bit off.
goodness.
I did put EST. That means Eastern Standard Time, but
Yes.
it's all good.
Yeah,
brother.
I must not have seen that, man. I apologize, guys.
We're in Florida. Hey, real quick, we only got like 5 minutes, man, so we'll make it fast. But we played your stuff. I forgot the 2 songs we played.
We played the song Stay, which I love, by the way.
Oh,
Stay.
what is going on? We're getting kicked off. And
I'm not
the song "Stay" was great, by the way. We
Yeah.
liked the song.
And then
Thank you.
Solo was the second song.
Yeah, man, we hyped you up. We act like you were. We're like, yeah, man, he's on tour. He's a rock star. He can't make it.
I feel like such an ass, man. I'm
Well, you
sorry
should.
about that.
But it's all cool, man. I'm glad you made it. And we want to give Shauna O'Donnell the shout out because she's our friend and she's totally cool. And why are you in Texas now? I thought your band was in New Jersey.
Yeah, so
Oh
I
man.
don't know what's happened.
I'm from Texas, so
Okay.
so yeah, this is where I call home, and we kind of are a spliced child of half Texas, half New Jersey.
Okay, so hold on. Now I'm G Love. Nice to meet you,
sorry.
Marcos.
Nice to meet you,
Now,
G-Love.
now it makes sense, everybody, why this man who sings for this band has an accent. I was trying in my head when I saw you guys. I'm like, New Jersey, long hair. You kind of look Latino. I'm
Yes,
like,
ma'am.
and see, there you go.
He's got good hair though.
No, he has beautiful hair. I love it.
Thank you. Thank
So now I get it. Now it makes total sense. I get it
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
I
no,
love your music, by the way. I really do, and I'm a hard one to break. So
She is. So tell me about your
Very.
band real quick. We only got a
Yeah,
couple minutes.
yes.
Tell me what's going on. So you guys have been together how long?
Not very long, man. I was singing for New Jersey metal band El Nino for about
Okay.
5 years, and I recently just decided to part ways with El Nino. And I've always wanted to do country. I've always had a love for country music, and I wanted country and metal. And
Right.
yeah, and you know, we've kind of just got together and put together some songs, and now we're on a cool record label and about to drop our
Oh, What is going
He's
on?
in Texas, man. He's at the border.
It's all working out. It just keeps clipping in and out. But you know what I liked about your band? I mean, it definitely has that kind of country rock feel to it,
Yes, sir.
which is
Yes,
great
sir.
because think about it. You know, I talk about Tom and the whole rock, but the rock market is like this, right? You've seen, plus you've seen what's happened with the hip hop world. It's imploding with Diddy, right? So
Yeah.
that's going down. That's going down. I think country is the way to go. And for me, country now, modern country sounds like 80s rock and roll, bro.
Exactly.
The big choruses, the nice little guitar solo. Everybody's still wearing the boots. I'm in. You know what I mean? I get it.
Exactly. You know what? And you know, I've always loved country. It's a part of my history, my roots. Brooks and Dunn and all of the bands I grew up on, and I've been doing metal since I was about 15 years old. And
Right.
this was my first chance to get out and really do my passion project, and it's turning out to be a really really awesome experience, man. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, it's like I mean, look at like who's on fire now? Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jelly Roll, Cole
That-
Wetzel,
that kind-
all of those guys.
Yeah, that's what's really hot right now. So it's good to be in the hot lane, right? it's like
Hot
me.
lane.
Well, it's like me playing freaking 80s rock and metal band. You know, I got this band 40 years, right? 80s metal guys. But I mean, I look at these bands now and you see Warrant and Slaughter and all these guys. They're like the pre-show bands now, or they're the Sunday afternoon bands. You know, you got Jelly Roll and these kind of guys up top now. You know what I mean? Like things are changing a little bit in the music scene again.
Yeah, and you know, I kind of picked up on this a couple years ago in you know, making albums and making records and stuff like that. This isn't my first rodeo,
Right.
and I've always loved country music. I always play country music to get me hyped up before I get on stage. You know, you rarely catch me listening to metal, but it's just I got an opportunity with these guys and Swim the Current to do some country rock stuff, and it happened so organically, man. The songs just kind of developed themselves, and I mean, as you said, G Love, you know, you're a hard one to crack. So I'm glad that these songs have found their way nice to you.
Oh, look, he remembered my name. I love it.
Oh man, she's a stalker. But I will tell you that she does she
I
has
am.
she'll play
I already did.
she'll play your music, bro.
Yeah, you're going on my my workout rotation, which is 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern every Monday,
Thanks.
Friday. Yeah, I got my team man working on a new production. So.
Where are you at in Texas? What part of Texas?
I'm in South Texas. I'm from a place called Alice, but I guess
Okay.
my closest market is Corpus Christi. Have you
Oh.
guys ever seen the movie Selena?
Yeah, of
Yeah, sure.
course.
So Selena is from my hometown, and
Oh.
you know, that's my my big
Claim to
love
fame.
and Latin. Yeah, my claim to fame. Yeah.
So let me ask you, are you a Cowboy fan?
Like
all
Cowboys.
day, every day, all
Oh,
day.
yeah,
every
it's
day.
another-
I was gonna say, didn't you see his jersey on? I saw it a long time ago.
I can't see with without glasses.
Oh, I saw it. By the way.
Baltimore and Tampa Bay tonight. And I'm a Tampa fan because I live here. in
Oh,
Florida.
okay.
So it should be a good
I'm
game.
I'm a big Baker guy. I
Yeah,
really like
right.
Baker.
Where did he come from? Right. I used to hate freaking Tom Brady. Right. Because I'm from
Oh.
Indianapolis. Well, I'm from Indianapolis. Right. They were like that was the worst. Peyton
Yeah.
Manning and him. But then I came to Tampa and he came down here and won a Super Bowl. And I guess I'm like, oh man, I got to be.
No, now you got to be his guy now.
No, so what I did the first year he came back is I bought two or three jerseys and sent them all up north to my buddies just to give them a hard time, right?
Oh, that's nice. Well, you know, I'm in a band with nothing but Giants fans, so I get to.
Oh.
I get to-
Yeah. So
I
are
get to
you
rub
the
it in
only,
constantly?
you're the only one from Texas. All the others are from New Jersey.
Correct.
Yeah.
And you know, it's so like random because you know these guys contacted me to do a feature while I was still singing in El Niño.
Sure.
We did a metal song, and you know, I really love the music. I really love the guys. You know, one of the guys plays steel guitar, lap guitar. The other guys played for all kinds of amazing bands. George is an amazing producer. Works with Corey Glover and you know a lot of amazing musicians. And it just turns out that each of them kind of had a small little country background. You know what I mean? So I kind of told them, hey, well, you know, I'm not really looking to start another metal band. I'm looking to do something a little bit more country rock, and fortunately they followed me around the journey, and here we are, signed a record deal, and looking forward to getting the record out.
Very cool.
Last real quick, because I know
Yeah.
we're running late. What's the when you're getting ready to drop an album on that?
So we're looking to drop an album in February or March. The album's completely done. Stay, and we have one more track lined up to finish out the year. Heavy touring with some amazing country rock acts, and we're looking forward to getting on the road and see how this goes.
Well, good for you.
So cool. Listen, you'll have to keep us posted. You know what? In February, we'll be due for another swim the current.
Yeah,
I could
reach
do
out.
I could do some current stuff.
Well, where are you guys based out of?
Orlando.
Orlando. Hey, well, I actually did all of my work for the upcoming El Nino. Delray Beach.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I love Delray. That's a good
Yeah.
place, man.
Yeah, our producer is from there, and he also works with me on all of the Swim the Current stuff as well. So I'll be down there in Florida. I'm itching to get back to that Hard Rock casino.
Oh,
that's a good one. Well, the thing about
Hollywood.
I always say about Florida, it's open 24/7 all year round, dude. There's no snow, there's no nothing. A lot of open festivals. You know what's going on down here.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good place. It's a good place. It's a good place to bring a band, and the country rock kind of stuff that you're doing would be good here because you know the background. I mean, what we got?
Leonard Skinner,
Petty,
yeah.
that kind of stuff. So that's
Molly
what's-
Crew. I know,
No,
not
that's-
Molly Crew.
What are you talking? You're gonna say Molly Hatchet.
Hey,
Molly
Molly
Hatchet.
Cruz.
Molly
Molly Hatchet, but Motley Crue's drifting into this genre too. They can't tell me they're not.
No, listen. All I gotta say is they need to retire. That's all I'm trying to say because you build up this big legacy. I'm a big fan, and now you're all a bunch of wussies fighting like girlfriends in the freaking locker room.
You know
He
what?
used another word.
There's nothing. And I've always said this. Nothing. A couple of personal trainers, some eating right, man,
Right.
some vocal lessons, and you're right back in the
Or-
game,
or-
Vince.
Or just go do a bunch of solo stuff, right? I mean, Tommy Lee can do his thing. Nikki Sixx does his thing. You know, just go do your thing, right? But I just hate it when they burn it down. You know what I mean? Just burn it. It's like, guys, stop it, man. I used to be a fan, and now I feel like a jerk being a fan. But anyways,
So listen, Marcos, tell people where they can kind of find you and because I know you're on Swim the Current Facebook, but where other places can they find you?
I think Swim the Current has social medias on all platforms: TikTok, X, Instagram. I'm kind of an old guy. I only have Facebook right now.
Come on, you're not that
I
old.
know.
Wait a
but
minute. Let me look at your picture again.
no,
I think
stop it.
You're pitching some heat right now.
Stop it.
Have you hit into the 50s?
Don't tell him that. Don't tell her that.
No, because I know he hasn't. There's no way this guy is hitting the 50s. No way.
No. Are you talking about my age?
Exactly.
Yeah, don't listen to her.
Exactly.
She's trying to figure out how old you are, if you're married, how many kids you got.
No, I already
what you
know
like.
he's married. Listen, you know what musicians do now? They all wear a wedding ring. No
There's
matter.
nothing wrong with that.
No, I'm not. Am I not saying there's anything wrong? I'm not going to hook up with a dude. He's out in Texas.
But
what I'm saying is a lot of musicians today, they didn't do this back in the 80s.
No,
they
we
never,
did not.
They never even said they had a boyfriend, girlfriend, nothing. Yeah, I'm just saying.
I'm very much a loyal family man. I have 3 beautiful daughters. And
wow.
All girls. Oh, my God.
All girls. And
Oh, my
I have
God.
a beautiful wife. And I always joke with them because they jumped right into the tour bus life and playing with Kiss and playing all around the world. I was like, man, y'all skipped the whole struggle stage when when we had to ride around in a van and sleep on people's floors and stuff. So
Right, and getting a fist fight on where you're going to eat that night.
exactly.
Nothing
That's why
wrong.
I always tell my daughter, I'm like, yeah, she goes right to the back of the tour bus. You skipped the most important stage, sweetheart.
Well, good for them though. Good for you too, by the way. That
No,
your kids
and
can
you know
see
what?
what's
It's
going on.
kind of nice, and I think most girls today they're not still, unless they are still flipping up, showing the breasties, whatever. But I don't think that happens. I go to festivals all the time. I don't see it.
And I still do the
I
rock
don't
stuff.
see it. If they know a guy's married, they're not messing around. That's it.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
look,
she just laid down the law.
I think women are
Mm.
nowadays, but I also think men are a lot more respectful, and not just out of habit. I think some men are totally fucking scared about,
Well, because
somebody
they'll
saying
get
something.
canceled. They'll get canceled so fast. That's what happens.
I
For
have
sure.
seen I have seen it happen. I have seen
That's
it
right.
Hey,
That's right.
ask Dave Grohl.
happen.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
Say
there
no,
we
say
go.
no, say no more.
On that note, listen, thank you so much for joining us at the last hour, man. I'm so
Thank you.
happy you made it. And I wish you guys a lot of success in February, March, whatever. Let's schedule this again.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And we'll
Thank-
have you guys back on. And listen, your music's going to get in my rotation. Love it. And
Thank you so
thank you
much.
so much. You're welcome. This is Marcus Leslie from Swim the Current.
Yes.
I apologize for being late. That was my fault, and I
Time
will make
zone,
it up
time
to you
zone.
guys. I promise.
We're not on Mars.
Yeah, you're going
Woo!
to get rid up in class. But listen, appreciate you coming on, and go Cowboys.
Thank you. Go Cowboys. We'll see you guys.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
All right, everyone. I'm so happy Marcos came on with us at the last minute, but we love you guys. We'll see you Wednesday. We do have George from Fire Inside who will join us StreamYard. Stay, listen to us nonstop.
Stay frosty.
Okay,
I
whatever.
don't know. Somebody says that.
It's like a Wendy's
I
Frosty, you
guess.
weirdo.
Go
All right,
Bucks.
stay right here.
Stay right here. We're done. It's 7:15.
I know, we're done.
Hey, listen. See you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend.
Wednesday. We'll see you Wednesday.
Oh, is it only Wednesday? It's only Monday. See you Wednesday. Peace.